them they give you. No sell your photo. No need to fight, oh. Because your picking no go join you. They go, they won't corner, they laugh you.
Welcome to the program, Talk the Talk. Brought to you under the auspices of VTNI TV. I remains your favorite host, Frazier Ibe. And in the studio, here's my colleague.
Eige Usas. Welcome to this wonderful program.
Alright, still on the program, Talk the Talk. Today, we'll be having two special guests in the studio. The very first person is Mr. Senior David, an ex-footballer, and presently is a coach to a club in Spain named San Ignacio. He's a man who loves sports and has so much interest in politics. Mr. Senior David, you're welcome.
Thank you very much for having me in your show.
All right. I will have another person that I love so much. He's been into politics for a very long time. Some of you might know him, and some of you might not. But very soon you'll be seeing him. You'll be seeing him campaigning for his own political career as well. And it's no other person than Mr. Jolly Iginua. You're welcome.
Good evening, viewers. It's nice being here with you guys in the studio this to talk about our great country, Nigeria.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Don't forget that you're still watching the show, Talk the Talk.
No matter how much money them they give you. No sell your photo.
Again, no, them done they show their face, so no sell your rights, oh.
It's less than 16 days to the presidential election, and we have 4 major political parties. Major ones, what I mean major, those that are active as of now. We have the PDP, represented by Atiku Abubakar. We have the APC, where the incumbent President Mohamed Buhari is the candidate. Then we have the AAC, Mr. Omoyele Sowore. Then we have the YPP, Mr. Kingsley Moghalu. And these 4 parties, though we have SDP also, but these major 4 parties are the ones that are moving weight in the country right now. What do you think are their chances? Who do you think will become or clinch that position as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? From your own views, Mr. Senior David.
Thank you very much. And hi to you, my viewers back home. And first and foremost, I want to correct one impression here that if we are truthful and honest to ourselves, there is no battle. We don't have any battle here. Why did I say so? Because for this few time that we have engaged with them, we have discovered that if they are truthful, there is no battle. Why did I say so? Because Moyele Sowore have his own manifestos. Each and every one of them have their own manifestos. And we are making research. And we have engaged with them. And we discovered that the main person among them all, out of these presidential candidates, that has been fully prepared, intellectual, vocal, and they understand how country works, is no person more than Omoyele Sowore. So I believe that is the best candidate that we have to choose for this cause. So
Thank you very much. To Mr. Jolly Iginua, what I
parties, and from that 3, I'm as well reducing it to 2, because
But wait, you are not INEC. How come you are
listing
listing
that is it. That is it. I'm listening very carefully, and you understand why I am reducing it in order for me to take my stake or make my stake. Why the PDP has ruled out for 16 years and it's all to 2 terms. And now we are in the dispensation of the APC, who has even worsened the situation of the country. So I think a new hand has to be tested. And I would say it is the APC and the person of Mr. Mojale Sowore, who I buy into his idea, and having listened to his manifestos, I think is the better hand to take Nigeria forward.
Mr. Jolly, you made mention of a word. You said 16 years of total menace. How do you mean by total menace?
Once again, I will make the effort for a very suitable question like that, and I believe I've been analyzing or following the Nigerian politics closely for very long numbers of years now. And to be precisely, I believe the dispensation of the Nigerian democracy since 1999 have been so very close to it, and when it started with the president, Mr. Olusegun Obasanjo. And it gives us, as a Nigeria, a hope of a 7-point agenda, and today, we have not achieved one of it. So I believe you will understand and agree with me. If I say it's a total mess, it is because in 7-point agenda, none of it has been fulfilled.
Thank you so much. Before we go into, I would like to ask a question. The incumbent president, Muhammadu Buhari, he has been on power since he has resumed his power. What are the challenges that you think Muhammadu Buhari has been facing? Because there's so many, should I say, rumors or stories that is trending that Muhammadu Buhari has not been performing his duties as a president. So, what are those areas that Muhammadu Buhari is lacking of?
Yeah, you know, one thing I know for sure, that his era has passed by. And secondly, you have to understand that we're in a digital age. And thirdly, you have to understand that you have to be spiritually sound, mentally sound, and bodily sound. Now, one of the challenges Mr. Muhammad Buhari having is one, the analog brain cannot compete with the digital era. And in the Western world, do you know how things work? He has already been disqualified if he's not 100% physically fit in health-wise. Knowing fully well that before the election, they have to have 10 years medical report of his physical health to know if this person can take us to the promised land that they have been promising. So the main challenge he's having is one, he's not fit. Two, his idea is dead already because he has passed. So he cannot catch up.
Mr. Sonny David, Senior David, pardon me. You just said his idea is dead. If you said a man's idea is dead, then what do you think is coming out again and asking the country to also vote for him? And it's going on for campaigning. For a man that has no idea to take or to oversee a country, I think he should just go back and rest. But for him to come back and asking people to vote for him, that the first years, the 4 years that has passed, that is just to regulate the country. And now he's coming back for the change that he said he wants to put up,
that changes for you is going to come on?
Yeah, why I say his idea is dead is because an idea without execution is dead. So, an idea without action or work without action is dead. Now, he is not the one asking the people. You have to understand this. This is where people now say politics is a dirty game. He is not the one asking for the people. The people around him, the cabals around him are the one asking for a second run. He knew, only God knows if he can even survive this before 2016, before this coming February 16th. You understand? So, it's not about Buhari, it's about the cabals. They know.
Okay. Sorry for cutting you, Mr. Senior David. You have made a well-sounded point. If you look at now, the APC, unlike the PDP, but now we're in the APC era, when they were coming into power, people were already tired of PDP, and they fought Jonathan at all costs to ensure that Buhari gets to power. And APC came with what? A mantra of change, of changing the normal way PDP have been doing things. Like when they came, they said, okay, the youths, you'll be paying them 5,000 naira stipends on a monthly basis. But right now, it's not happening. The same people said, a serious government, when the PDP was in power, that a serious government will fix light in 6 months. But now they've been there for 1 tenure, and still light is even worse than before. What do you think is happening to all these political parties that they don't always follow up with their manifesto? What do you think is wrong? Mr. Johnny Bino.
Thank you. I think I want to first of all throw light to the question that Mr. Fraser had been asked. And the thing is, President Muhammadu Buhari lacks economic ideas. And that's the problem with which he is facing in his dispensation. It's completely out of economic ideas. And I believe he's never capable in these 4 years that he's about completely. And I don't see him capable to rule another 4 years. Why? Because you just take a good look at his 4 years in office. What is his framework? What is the framework that he has laid down and that is making him to ask for another term? And that we will consider as Nigeria and now say, let us give him the chance to go for the 4 years. And I see from my own investigation that he has no framework for a better Nigeria. So I don't see him as capable. And now, you made mention of 5,000 for the youth. Do you think, from your own opinion, that will help Nigeria out of the present situation, even if the 5,000 is being paid to each of the youths? There is this word that said, teach me how to fish, and do not give me fish. Can you pay me 5,000, and 5,000 will take care of myself, my wife, and a child? It will not. But if I am a graduate and I have an employment, I work, I will live a better life. So let us first of all talk about the economy of Nigeria, the present dispensation government. What is their plan for the future of the youth? I think we'll have to end it there. But I understand that there is nothing to write home about from the APC government that we are talking about and that of the PDP.
Ya kare, duk wani tanadin ku sun shashare, sun share. Hankalin ku kar ya bace, gaba tafi bayewa. Taimaki kanka, taimaki kanki, mi rayuwa da inganci.
No need to fight, because your picking no go join you.
Thanks for staying tuned. Welcome back to the program, Talk the Talk, brought to you by VTNI TV. Still on the studio, Mr. David, Mr. Jolly Ignore, our analyst and our ex-footballer, which is still the coach. Let's go back to what we were discussing.
Thank you very much, wonderful viewers. Thanks for staying tuned. We'll be going straight to another point of view right now, another question to our fellow guests, our guests who are in our studio today. I'll be looking at the corruption index of this, especially the one of the APC and the PDP now. I'm going to give exact date of things that are passed. If you look at Buhari, was just a young man in 1977 as the Minister of Petroleum. In 1977, as a young man, he was under his watch. Over $2.8 billion got missing as the Minister of Petroleum, of which, from some investigations, it was discovered that that money was traced to his account in London, the same branch in Nigeria, the Midland in London. And that case was closed, and the woman from NTA, as I don't reported, it was fired. That aside, then you also look about the one of Atiku Abubakar. Now, he was with Obasanjo from 1999, that maybe 8 years in office. He was among those that privatized most of the things that Nigeria used to own before. And over that period of time, between 2000 and 2008, he wired over $45 million to the wife in the US, Mrs. Douglas, who opened over 30 bank accounts to distribute the money. And those were part of the issues that piled up that the US were also against him for. And also with the $1 million he bought a house with against the US code. Then Omoyele Sowore, this is somebody we have not really seen him in the line of politics, apart from when he was with MKO Abiola, who was one of those who have been fighting for justice in the nation. So among these three candidates, and with their profile, who do you think stand out most or does not have any sting when he has to do with corruption?
Yeah, thank you very much. For a nice question. First and foremost, when we're talking about corruption, you have to understand that the ability not to say the truth is one of the most important things when we're talking about corruption. Then, Buhari, you know him to be a man that is a dictator. And secondly, when we talk about this fund that has been found on his possession, mixing, traced down to London. And don't forget that the major problem of Nigeria is caused by the British. But the time they pass power to the Northerners, and they make them know. They make them know that the only thing you have is this seat. Okay. Try to make sure you hold this seat in any cause. Do you understand? That is why you see that woman that revealed was fired. In the case of Buhari, trying to make sure that he do everything possible to retain that.
But to me, if you look at the situation, to me, as it stands in Nigeria today, majority of Nigerians refer to him as Mr. Integrity.
Yeah. Because they have been blind. You see, one thing about blindness is not when one eyes is closed, like physically could not see. One can be blind when even their eyes are opened. They are blind. That is why they are still seeing him as integrity. Why can you describe a man that don't even have what they call the human feelings? That is not integrity. A man that don't even answer or listen to the cry of the people is not a man of integrity.
All right, thank you very much. You addressed the issue of Atiku Abubakar, the second candidate of the PDP.
I think before Atiku, there are points and there are facts about Buhari. So the issue of corruption for Mr. Buhari, the certificate issue is point number 1. And the second point is that of why he was made the Minister of Petroleum. And money was being, there was a missing money as at then, which was traced to him, and there is no clarification. And today, the issue remains there. That's count number 2. And recently, we had issues concerning his family, where money and governmental property have been sold. And until now, the president has not come out to address or let the names being mentioned comes out to address the issue. So these are corruption counts. And on the side of president or of the aspirant of the PDP, I think he is completely corrupt. Because I would say
you have facts saying it's corrupt.
Yes, there are facts because like we all have, there is money being transferred to the wife's account, which till today the wife is still held responsible, although the court has not passed a ruling to it. But this is enough for the Nigerians to know that if this man, as at his time, was the vice president of the country and was able to be looting the Nigerian money and being sent outside, what if the mantle is being given to him? He, as well, told us that he's going to privatize NNPC, which he, in conjunction with Ambassador, did in privatizing the NEPA, the Nigeria Power Authority. Until today, the power is worse than the way it used to be. So how are you sure when he privatized the NNPC, it will be better like he's promising us? Okay, there is no way forward.
All right. I would want us to go back a little. You know, Nigeria, we've gotten our independence since the time of 1960. But for what Senior David said, you made mention one of the problems affecting the Nigeria today. He said is by the British. I don't understand that area.
You see, one thing about Nigerian people is that they don't believe in history. And without history, you cannot get your future. And I happened to stumble into that clip during the Biafra protest. And it was so disgusting how they could be able to plot that out. But the British plotted it out. That is why you see that the Northerners, when I play the video, listen to the conversation, then I now discovered the reason why the Northerners, they are desperate to make sure that that power still remains, or that seat still remains to their possession.
All right, thank you so much.
It's true.
Thank you so much.
If you would allow me to add a little to that, I think not just the British alone, but rather the Western world are problems of we the Africans. And there are facts. And why do I say there are facts? Now, take for an example. If I am a leader of my country, and I stole the money of my country, and I have it deposited in my country's bank, is the money out of my country? No. But now, in the area where I stole my country's money, and I have it brought to the United States and deposited in the United States account, and they received it, knowing fully well that I have a civil servant in the office, serving in an office, and I am not running a company with which I can withdraw $1 billion from and deposit it in their account. How then do you think they are not supporting?
Thank you so much, Mr. Jolly Gunnar. Please, I would like to ask one very last question, because on the program, we don't really have much time. We're about to run up our time of the program right about now. But before we go, a political candidate, like the one we have our incumbent president, Muhammadu Buhari, Atiku, we have Kingsley Moghalu, and we also have Omoyele Oshowore. I think there's a word that's been trending around Nigeria that for you to vie into this political position, you should have an experience. And you must have that experience before you become a president of Nigeria. Now, you all know Oshowore, being that is just a new body in the political system. And this man don't has any experience. But my question is this. Should it really mean that a man should have experience before you can be a president of that country? What kind of experience are they talking about?
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, when we're talking about experience, when it comes to the first citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, or any public offices, you will discover that, first and foremost, what gives you that qualification is your profile. Then, Oshowore have been in the race more than 30 years now. And not engaging in that office doesn't mean that he doesn't even know what is going on in that place. He has full experience. The experience is now is all about governing. To govern. Now, to govern a country, there are things it takes. And these things are called manifestos of each and every one. Mr. Oshowore, if they say they don't have experience, yes, I agree. Which are the experience that they don't have? They have to ask. Why? When they cry for change, they don't ask which kind of change we want. When they say which of experience, you don't have. Yes, there are two types of experience. There are experience of integrity and experience of stealing. Oshowore don't have the experience of stealing. But to make the country work according to his manifestos, you discover that he has all it takes. These are experience to start as a movement. It's an experience to bring it to light and register as a party. It's an experience, and to break each and every country, each and every state in the country.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Senior David. Please, I would like our political analyst, Mr. Jolly,
I think
to click on that.
Talking about the word experience, I want to give us a little light and refer us back to some leaders who in Africa and in the world becomes president and did, I think, a better job. We all know President Nelson Mandela. We know President Nelson Mandela. Sure. In his young age, he was being sent to prison. And in what office did he run? But he came out from the prison. Was he gaining an experience in the prison? No. Or was anyone teaching him what to do in the prison? But he has his own ideas. And he came out from the prison and made a turnaround of the country South Africa to what it is today. Now, let's take a look at Macron. How old is Macron? And what level of experience has Macron to be the president of France? One of the superpower countries in the world. Can you tell me Macron was once a governor of? No. So, but now, let me tell you, I understand that the experience that is needed to lead Nigeria now is completely in Mr. Omoyele Sowore. Why would I say that? Why would I say that? Let me just say because he has taken a careful look and a careful study about the country Nigeria and what has to be applied in order for the country to have a turnaround. That is the experience we should be talking about, and not of Obasanjo, who ruled 1979, came again, and Buhari, who ruled in 1983, came again, and Nigeria to a total end.
Yeah. Don't let anybody spoil them for you. The power is in you. No sell ammo for money. No sell your boat, your right, your hoe for fufu.
Still on the same issue now that we're into. If you look at the politics in Nigeria, it's very expensive. Let's be sincere. Very expensive. You look at the PDP, the APC, from inception, other political parties, it has been, in short, you must have the cash to throw about. But looking at Omori Sowore, do you think he has that financial capability? Because he's going to pay, those persons are going to poll agents. They need money to pay poll agents, party chairmen to mobilize and other things. Especially the way Nigeria political system, it is monetized. How do you think Sowore can be able to manipulate his way through to clinch that office of president?
Yeah, you see, thank you very much. That is the problem of Nigeria today. You see, this race is not, or this politics is not all about money, it's all about idea. So, they have money, they don't have idea. That is why the country is in deep dark side of the war today. Now, Sowore know it fully well that I don't have money, but I have what is more than money. If you don't have physical cash, doesn't mean you are poor. With your idea, you still get to that place you want to go. Now, the cabals have succeeded, blindfolding people, believing that it is money that will make you to become a president of the country. But it's not. It's the idea. Now, let me tell you my stand in this. If Mr. Sowore have a spicer hit, and you go to that agenda of this point of the spicer hit, and read meaning to each and every one, as even our national item codes, you understand that this guy don't even need money to win. What he needs is clear conscience of me and you to buy into that vision of his dream. If Nigeria has a dream, it's Mr. Sowore. And if Mr. Sowore has a dream for Nigeria, is our future. So, to attain that or to achieve that doesn't need money. What it needs is truth.
Thank you very much. Just 1 minute, just so.
Yes. There's the fact that politics cannot be run without money. And in the area of Mr. Sowore, I know that the public is raising funds for Mr. Sowore. Because there's always this saying, he who has a head doesn't have a cap. And he who has a cap doesn't have a head. But in this issue, the issue of Mr. Sowore, thank God for the Nigerians that are in diaspora and some of them that are told that understand and that has been able or be privileged to listen to the manifestos of Mr. Sowore, and we are together supporting because we know that money is needed to finance politics.
All right, thank you so much. Please, you're still watching Talk the Talk. It's been a wonderful time having our special guest in the studio. I so much appreciate your coming. I will believe that after this very show today, we'll still glad to welcome you back again to our studio.
It will be my pleasure.
All right, please, before we go, I would like us to give an advice to our youth, our Nigerian, on the forthcoming election that will be coming up on the 16th of February. We're in the very month. Just a few weeks from now, or 1 week and some days from now, the election will be conducted. So please, just 1 minute. I would like you to just give an advice, senior, David.
Thank you very much. Our viewers out there and Nigeria back home, and the youth especially, knowing fully well that the future is now. And we, the youth, are the leaders of tomorrow. Please, this is not about vote wisely alone. It's all about knowing who you're voting for. Mr. Omoyele Sowore, the candidate of AAC, the African Action Congress, is the choice. Because we, Nigeria, is still living in the dark. So he knows that there is a great light inside the dark. So he wants to bring that light. You, the youth, you can do better tomorrow and become the envy of the world. Use this opportunity. Never look left, never look right, never look right, never look left. Please look ahead, which is the future. And that future is in Omoyele Sowore.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Senior David. Mr. Johnny, please, your points. Please, your advice to the youth.
My fellow youth, I'm endorsing Omoyele Sowore. On my own opinion, I am endorsing him. It's not enough for us to say vote wisely. Vote wisely. Like many are singing, no sell your vote, no sell your vote. If you are asking me not to sell my vote, then why can't you as well tell me who to vote for? So that my vote will count and bring a better future. As youths, we all have to think wisely. We all have to go back and take a good look at what we have gained from the dispensation of the article for 8 years, which is the PDP government, and as well that which is the present dispensation. And another thing I'd like you guys to understand and take a good look at, the same people that has been ruling the country from 1999 are still the people that is recycling it. And they are moving from one end to the other. The Sarakis. Let me mention bits. Let's just say the Sarakis, for example. But now, there is a man with a better manifesto to make Nigeria a better Nigeria for I and you. This man is Mr. Omoyele Sowore. Vote for Omoyele Sowore, and your future will be guaranteed.
All right, thank you very much. It's so surprising today now that the two guests in our midst are all talking about just a particular candidate. But before my last advice for my colleagues end the show is February 16, I think 17 also, we'll be having the presidential election and other elections that will follow. So I will advise everyone that have their PVC, do the right thing, vote your conscience, don't sit in your house. For every nation to change for the better, for every country to be better, you must vote. Go out there and cast your vote. See you after the election. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. You've heard it from my colleague. Please, you have to do the right thing. Don't forget, vote for your candidate. No violence. The only way you can vote for your choices is to have your PVC card. Thank you so much. And please, you can always keep watching Talk the Talk, brought to you by VTNI Television.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page at VTNI.
Thank you. See you next week. Goodbye.